Hey, friends! We're live. I hope we're live. We might be live.
Uh,
We
Wait.
usually go through this game at the beginning. Are we
Oh,
live yet?
it says we're live, but oh, there's loading. It's loading
Oh,
slowly.
oh, look at
Hey,
us.
it's live. We're live. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm so alive. I won't go full Broadway.
Well, you sure?
Just a taste.
We might get more people here if we just do this entire thing in musical form.
Oh God, that's a terrible idea. Just saying.
Yeah, especially if we have to, actually sing. Uh, yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
Don't use black for shading. It's a terrible thing to do. And the whole time, just go with it. We can be like the Whose Line Is It Anyway song things.
Oh yeah, yeah, we should do that.
MLPDS the musical. Oh dear God.
All right, folks. Well, you know the drill. In the same way we've done for the last 3 weeks. There's the egg yolk. It's posted in the chat. Feel free to hop in. It'll be going for a while, hopefully. It's a smaller canvas this time, so it shouldn't lag for people. I've already tested it, and it was nice and smooth for me. And if it's good for me, it must be good for everyone else, right? That's
Absolutely.
totally how this works. So just remember, it is a smaller canvas, so use discretion. Yeah, and the theme's beach party. Because beaches are fun. Ponies playing in water is even more fun. And yeah, let's do what you're all here for.
The art?
Oh yeah. Oh no, I thought they're here for the musical number.
Oh. Um. Uh. Shit.
Did you not prepare that?
I I just let me whip out a piano, baby grand actually. I gotta go get it and bring it up to the apartment.
Are
So it
you?
might be a while. So you're gonna have to solo for a little bit.
Ooh, I
So
get my
just
first solo number. I'm so excited, guys!
it's your big day.
All right. All right.
So we got
Yes.
arts. We got 4 arts today. Look at us being productive.
So much arts. Either that or the sub was unproductive in critique. Because
That's
this is the one we're
it's a
looking
slow
at is
day.
5 days old.
Yeah, we had a slow week in critique on the sub.
We apologize. Everyone fell asleep and decided not to wake up. It happens. But you know how we can get more critique out of people by everyone critiquing. You can always critique. Just even little things. Be like, hey, I noticed your ears off. I figured out ears once upon a time, so here's my 2 bits on your ear. That helps people. Just little bits. You don't have to be a wizard and say it all. Just little bits. And if everyone gives a little bit, then it's a lot of bit. Oh my geez, it's like a charity. Alright,
You a little bit.
so first one is by Lulamoon. They haven't been at the subreddit for a while. They say, hello, it's been a while since I last drew, but I started again a bit this week. I think I can improve on shadows and volume. I actually want to see when they last submitted to our subreddit.
Do it.
Bana.
The name sounds familiar, but then again, isn't that Trixie's like official name?
Yeah, Trixie Lulamoon, right?
That
I've been submitting a lot to Poland Ball. Over a year ago. Yeah, it was just over a year ago. And they were submitting a rarity as their last piece. So it makes sense for a Sweetie Belle.
yeah, they're working their way through the marshmallow.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see them back. Good to see you, Art.
Hi. Hope you're watching this. Or watch this in the future.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe they're one of 6 users who are here.
Maybe.
No. But there is a new name I see. Drankamos?
Wrong. I can't say I know that. I don't know that person. But welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the silly.
We like new people. More
Bring your
silly.
friends.
Injected in. Yeah, tell your friends. Dr.
Tell your
Horrible.
friends.
Oh,
Well,
they changed Google Hangouts on me.
yeah, they've been doing a lot lately, and it's just no fun anymore.
The desktop app. It now takes more than 2 clicks to silence it for a time. And I always forget to silence it for the stream.
How could they?
I don't know. All right. Since it's looks like it's gonna be the two of us, you wanna take that body? I'll take the face.
All right. I'll also take on the tail.
Ooh, bold. Is it? Can I ask? Is it because it's not pointing back with the body? It's pointing sideways.
Yes.
Okay. That is something I commonly see, and unfortunately, I commonly do. It's one of those things where, like, hey, it's the tail. Everyone wants to see the tail. It like frames the body, but it moves
it
with
out,
the
you know?
body.
Make it floof. That's one of those hard things to do in perspective. But that'll help, like, when they asked about volume and depth, so that'll definitely help with getting more volume and depth going on, especially when you have the overlapping and everything, and makes everything feel more 3D.
Yeah.
You know? This feels like such a calm stream.
Is it because we don't have 5 people? I love having 5 people. It's just weird to go from 5 to 2.
Yeah. There's more dead space because, like, people can take turns talking, but now it's just you and me.
Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. That's my singing. That's what you guys get for a musical. Enjoy.
You should do that the entirety of the time we're doing this.
I don't want to see our number drop under 5.
Guess I should really make these bodies bigger.
Don't forget the CMC, right? So small everything except for head. They have the hilarious head that makes them want to, like, fall forward at all times. I really feel sorry for plushie makers who try and make standing CMC, because how would you get them to stand properly without falling forward?
Just, lead weights in the back feet. No big deal.
Well, Miss Plushie Maker, how would you make a CMC stand? Lead weights?
No, I'd use, like, the plastic pellets and just load up the back hooves with them. Just counterweights.
So what you're saying is lead shot.
Yes, but shh. I can't disclose what I actually know. I'm just kidding. I don't put lead in my plushies. That could be deadly.
Especially with the amount of snugging that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there needs to be a PSA about hugging your plushies.
Don't hug any plushies with the lead paints or
No, plushies
came from China.
Plushies need to be hugged. I think Fluffy can do the PSA for us.
Alright, we'll hire them. They are the plush princess.
Their eyes are actually pretty good. Just a little not quite the same on both of them, but it's so minor.
What do you think? Should I make the legs slightly shorter? Because the front legs feel really long.
The standard CMC sizes is the head equals the body, like the body plus legs,
Okay.
and
so
the legs make up half of that size.
Maul up the legs.
So almost just a bit between what you have and what they have. That should be about it.
A little more down. See, we're all figuring this out. I'm not much of a Philly drawer. I've never been a fan of their body type, so I guess I just never draw them. I know, I'm terrible.
It's alright. Not all of us can be perfect and awesome. Oh, I'm drawing on the foreground.
See? We can't do it.
It happens. Alright. I think I'm about done for mine. So what I've done here is I've just drawn on the second ear, and I've lowered your first ear that's actually drawn on there. CNC still have ears higher than a standard pony, but it's just a bit above the halfway line. If you go look at a references will save your life for this. Well, it's not really a life or death thing, it's just an ear thing. I've also shrunk the horn a bit. Most foals have very small horns, so it's no need to make them really comically big. Now, as far as what I've done with the face, I've just drawn a line straight down the middle and tried to space out the eyes evenly. As I was saying earlier, the eyes are pretty much the same. They just the left eye is turned out a little bit wider than the right eye, and that's viewer left. So this eye is slightly larger than this eye. And if we just work on a little bit more evening up, your under sketches can really help with this. And what an under sketch is it's the very light sketch you lay down before hardening up the lines, like you've done with your very hard pencil presses to get these nice deep dark lines going on. Now, as far as your head shape, round is actually the shape of their heads for for the foals. As soon as they start growing up, their head starts becoming slightly more oval when it's facing forward. But for the CMC, they're just beach ball heads. Yeah, so that's my 2 cents. Everything seems to be pretty much in order. You're there. So how about you, Miss Claw?
Well, I'm just quick throwing on the tail.
Alright.
But otherwise, yeah, I shortened everything up just a bit in the front, leg-wise. Set up. I was having some trouble. Like I said, I'm not the beast at the fillies. But what I did was I shortened it up a bit, and then I changed up how the legs were shaped. As you can see here, I have like a little bulge. Like, you did a good job for this position. It's good to have the belly overlap the thigh right here. But instead of going inwards right away, give them a little thigh, like some meat. Got some marshmallows in there. So you'll do your, like, it's sort of almost like a bent knee, and then you'll come out and do your hoof. And I know you went for like this very skinny portion right here, but just the hawk, I believe it's called, the little thing that sticks
the hawk
out back there. Yep. Just a little bit of overlap will go a long way. So I just have like the tiniest lines going over, and then you bring the hawk out just barely, and then you can bring the hoof down. So that's much more not realistic, but it should be more like that instead of having this long skinny thing than the hawk. Because if you think about a leg, say this is the back of the body. Wow, my thing just jumped. So here's the back of the body, and we're drawing the leg, and it's gonna be like boop, boop, boop. You're gonna have your hawk out here, thighs out. But bam. So you have to think of it from a side view, and how if you do like this, the very skinny insides, it's just gonna feel a little strange, I think. As for the tail, though, yeah, like we talked about earlier, I think we covered most of what we talked about with the tail. So yeah, I just drew like a line where the tail would come from, and then you start building on the layers. Gonna maybe come out. What's going on?
Alright.
Come out. Yeah.
So cute.
Behind a poem. Anyway, yeah. That's all I have to say for that one, I guess.
Yeah, that's about all I got.
Shall we move on to the next one?
I guess.
Alright, which one's next? Going Twy? I'm going...
We're gonna go to Twy. Oh my
Alright.
gosh, the person above me is moving all the chairs around without picking them up.
Ugh.
Enjoy that sound, stream. It's beautiful.
Oh, I hear it.
Lift the chairs.
That would be easy.
Alright. So we got a lovely little Twy here. This Twy is from McLabs 15. And it's their attempt at a cute Twy.
It's pretty darn cute, that's for sure.
Unfortunately, all the critique they got was cute with a smiley face.
It's nice. But sadly, it's not good.
Hmm.
I will say, though, the head is very nicely done, as well as the top hair. Oh my gosh.
What?
Why can't I?
What just went on there?
I'm trying to use my pen display, and it's been, it doesn't like draw file. It just does not like draw file.
Your pen display?
It's the Huan. We finally got that back.
Oh.
From the people.
From the people?
People of the Huan from China's.
Oh, so it's being fixed?
Yeah.
What'd you guys do to it?
We didn't do anything. It was that thing where it just stopped working after 3 months.
Oh.
Wouldn't turn on. Just blank. Nothing.
Well, that's annoying.
Yep. And they wanted us to pay to repair it. And we were like, lol, nope. So they took care of it after some fighting.
I'm surprised you got a better than a lol no.
It took a lot of fighting. We went to all their social media outlets and went to PR and went to... Their support wouldn't help us at all. The support gave us a sob story and we're like, no, we're not buying that.
So you learned the power of putting it on their social networks?
Yep.
It's so sad. I hate it so much that you have to stick stuff on a social network to get any effort out of these people.
It's like, oh no, they're going public with it. People will know the mistakes we made.
Yeah. Alright. We got a pony here, not a Huan tablet.
It's true. I would love to start drawing on it, but now it's acting up. They knew we were talking about it.
Uh-oh.
If I could just talk about the pony while I'm trying to fix it, I would say I enjoy the proportions of the head. I'd say the body is a smidge long and a smidge chubby, and the legs are just a little noodly. I don't feel any bones, especially in the back with the way they curve.
Hmm.
What do you think?
I was just comparing all the proportions. I think there's one easy fix to this. Oh, I grabbed the wrong layer. Let me try that again. There's an easy fix to this. Oh, Ellie Cloud ran away.
I'm seeing if I can reset. Don't worry, I'm coming back.
Yeah. So we behead Twilight here. Alright, and here's the easy fix to it. We make our head bigger. The reason why I make the head bigger is because if we compare its proportions, and if we're assuming MLP proportions, nothing on here makes me think otherwise, because the chubbiness mixed with just how the legs are built, it very, very reminiscent of MLP. So if we take your standard proportions of one head to one leg, those now match up, and the body length is slightly longer than one and a bit of a head. And now it sticks. Now she's got a slightly bigger head. You just want to boop the muzzle. Boop, boop. So, you know, that's how ponies get cuter, by being booped. Your mane and tail look great. They did end up, particularly the tail, it ended up getting a little flat. But that's fine, because I don't actually see much shading beyond what you have on the back legs here. So I don't know if you're going for more of a 3D sort of image. So leaving it flat is fine. As far as things like the eye and ear, I would personally lower the ear down a bit. Let's stick it. Oops. Let me get on the right layer here. Let's stick it down here. Reason for this is because ears form at the halfway mark on the head. So if we're to lower it down there, it's still on the halfway. Now what Ali Claw was saying about the legs, the noodliness. Right now you've broken it down to a few bones, which is fine because they do have bones, but you've curved the skin over the bones instead of moving with them. And so if we're to try and replicate what you're doing but with the bone shapes, we get something more like that. I know it's a little more rigid, but it helps stopping the noodly appendages.
Grabbing the back leg.
Right.
It's hard doing this upside down. I really should flip my cam so I can do that instead.
You can flip your shoe on too.
I could. It's more work.
I don't know, is it on like a leg or something?
Yeah, it's got a little like kickstand in the back.
Oh shoot, my phone's ringing.
Oh. R.I.P. R.I.P. So yeah, simple little fixes. Bones are cool. They're good for you. They help, hold up the pony. They're very important, you see. Yes, thank me, Mr. Skeletal. Doo-doo. So, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, got started the wings. Tail's pretty looking good. I'd move up the tail a smidge. Like if you could, let's see if I can just cut and move. Tail surgery. Little tail surgery. Come on. I mean, I'm certified in Guam. That's where I got my tail certification. It could be valid in the US, could not be. It's not up to me. I'm just doing what I'm not paid to do. Now if I can just figure out how to move what I just selected. Has to be some way. I'm failing at the whole draw pile thing. I wish we could use like actual art software. That would be nice for a change. It'd be really nice. Welcome back.
Whoops.
Welcome back.
I apologize. That was just a manager phoning me. Saying stuff has exploded.
Do you need to go take care of things?
I got the laptop here. I just have to quickly look at something to say it probably didn't.
Oh, okay.
I think someone's just freaking out.
Hey, how do you, once you have the lasso thing lassoed, how do you select it to do something?
Like change sizes of stuff?
Yeah.
So once it's lassoed, and when you finish clicking on it, you can grab the corners of the box that forms, and then move it, just like a standard lasso tool. Are you trying to change like the pony size or something?
No, I was just gonna move the tail a little bit up, but it's not wanting to work for me.
Are you on foreground?
I'm on layer 2.
That
would do it.
It's on foreground.
Yep. I'm silly. Don't.
It's one of those days. you a certified tail surgeon? I think that's the problem.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm certified in Guam, so.
Ooh. I don't think that's gonna work for us.
Uh-oh. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Hey, there we go. Any second now. Here.
This is the nice thing about digital. You can resize stuff as you go. It's
Exactly.
very hard to do that on traditional.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's all I had to say about that one.
These guys are hopeless.
I don't know what happened.
They're talking about an email that I should have got. I didn't get the email.
Womp womp.
Alright. That's fine. I'll just send one back to them. Alright, on to the next one though. I can scroll. I can still do the more important work of ponies. Rather
The
than,
inside ponies.
you know, that thing I get paid for.
Don't worry. We get paid here. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. How else do we afford the yachts? The yachts for our yachts.
The yacht for our swimming pool on our yacht.
We put a giant RC sailboat into our pool once. That was good fun. It was a giant sailboat one. It was about 4 feet long, and the boom or the mast stuck about 6 feet tall because it had problems moving through doors. Good fun sailing that thing in a bathtub, basically.
Damn.
Yeah, so this next picture is by Spacey Stacy. Alright, I hope they're Kevin Spacey Stacy. And the title is My Current Video Game Obsession Meets Ponies. Any advice is appreciated. I'll be honest, not quite sure what video game this is.
If I remember correctly, it's the people who did that one game where it was like a side scroller. You're like a little boy and it was really weird and everything was like dark and black and.
Trine?
No.
Limbo?
Limbo.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. The creators of Limbo did another version of that type of game, but a lot different art style and a different. Still just a strange story. But still cool. Pretty cool. Oh, of course.
Oh no. They're right. Oh no, my manager's actually right about something.
Do you need to go take care of it?
No. There's nothing I
No.
can do at this point.
Oh.
I just see
Okay.
it sent out at the wrong time. Money was sent out at the wrong time. It was 10 minutes early.
Well, whole 10 minutes? That must have been horrible.
That can actually be a problem because if we say we're sending all, basically what it means is we've taken a bunch of tasks that have been done and we've said this is the money that we're going to be sending out at a specific time. You guys can load up your tasks into this queue by this time. If we send it out early, they might have not got it in time.
Ah, I see. I see then.
And if we stop at 3 o'clock, I believe, well, 3:30, and they haven't done it by then, expecting to have that last 10 minutes.
Money.
Yeah,
Money, money, money.
it'll all be fixed tomorrow. It's not like banks would keep processing it at this point anyway. Or at least our bank.
It's fair.
Alright, so, what do we want to talk about on this one?
I think proportions. The head seems smidge small for body.
This is actually an interesting example of stretching the proportions. Because what they've done is, by shrinking the head, they've actually stretched the body out to the point where the legs stretched almost make sense. The one that doesn't, obviously, this back leg doesn't quite make sense to me. It's just it's been pulled a bit too far. And if that front leg is the one that's curled up is too long.
I agree. I definitely agree. Also, is a bit sharp on the curl up. The bones wouldn't be able to like. It's like your wrist touching, or it's like your hand touching your. I don't know. I'm not double jointed. People could probably do it.
I'm sure people can, because people are weird. Looking at you, Ellie, weirdo. No.
I'm a weirdo. I know it. It's true. I like the mane, nice and floof. Got the spikes.
And that's why you hang out with our weirdos.
Yeah.
Weirdos unite. Form of, I don't know, something odd. Like BronyCon.
We just form BronyCon. You can thank us for the con each year. Let's see if I can help out with this back leg a bit.
Yeah, that's my phone again. Sorry, 1 sec.
You're fine. Let's see. Ugh. Come on, tablet. Be nice to me today. So let's see. So we got these nice long legs doing their thing.
Work. It was a telemarketer looking for someone else.
Oh, yay!
I swear I'm still here. I'm just staring at results.
Oh, Wild Vital appeared.
Oh, there's the squeak.
Sneaking in. You can't sneak past us.
I think she's squeaking in, not sneaking in.
Not true. My bad.
It's alright. We all make the mistake. What did I just click? Oh. I'm fine. So.
I did some fixes for the back leg. I'll just quickly talk about.
Appreciate it.
the like we talked about earlier with following the bone structure. It's the far back leg that's usually behind the body in this type of pose, especially when lifted up. I find to be one of the more difficult to pose because it's hard to picture the thigh, but it's really simple, like, because you can undersketch and you can picture how the thighs are, and you got your little skeleton things going on. Like I drew out in orange where like the leg bends and where the bones connect and all that. And so if you're lifting up a leg, it's important to remember that, the thigh on the horse's thing, it'll squish and stretch as it, pulls in and moves out accordingly. So here in the front back leg, the one that we can see right here, basically it stretches. So it's going to be slightly thinner and pulled out and then move into that leg as it's standing back there. Now for the leg that's behind this guy right here, this little puppy, think of yourself as you have your, let me get a different color really quick. You have your back circle here, right? You got this guy going. So grab a different color. All these neon colors. So just as in front you have where the thigh's coming off, you can also draw from where it's coming in the back. So you're like, oh, okay, it's gonna curve like this because it's got that thigh shape going forward, but it's squished a little bit, so it's a little thicker up here. And there you got your first step, which is the thigh. And then for the rest, it's just the following bone structure. So then you have the hop coming out the back down here, and then you swoosh into the whole rest of the hoof, bring it down around, follow your bone line, and yeah, you got yourself a lifted leg in that massive color. But it's there, I promise you. So yeah, don't be afraid to undersketch. Don't be afraid to draw what's behind the horse, even though, because you can just go back in, get rid of it, that, and voila, you got yourself your horse leg into back. Anyone else have anything to say? Nobody? Okay. I guess I'll continue doing this. The one thing I'd say, the muzzle is nice. It has a nice feeling to it, but I suggest maybe having a bit of taking away a bit of that point. Let me just get an appropriate tool to draw with. Thinner. So to get more of like the muzzle, especially with like the size and shape you're going for, too much of a point and it's almost more resemblant of a different animal. But for a horse, usually they have like the very flat muzzles. You'll have like the big old nose going into the, like the horse's lips. You got that whole big, think of it like a box almost. It's got a lot of flats, but it does have curves. So just like a little, not as pointy. Give a little smile. Maybe make the eyes a smidgen, just smidgen bigger and move them a smidgen forward. But otherwise, yeah, that's my 2 cents on the muzzle. And then I'll quick say something about this neck, especially for the back neck. It's almost like a straight shot. You think, because boop. Boop. There you go. There's no need to do like the extra little like chest bump that you got going on right here. Just kind of bring it down around. You got yourself a little big, but yeah, that's the basic idea. I'd still say make the head just a smidgen bigger though, just for the size of the body and such. At least maybe like the face area. Guess we lost LD and Vital. It's just me now. Dun dun dun. So how are people doing? I'm working on hoof here, this legger.
I apologize, Allie. I had to
Oh,
make
you're
a phone
fine.
call.
You're 1,000% fine.
1,000?
1,000. That's how confident I am and how fine you're doing.
Aw, yes. So I just have to check out a few things within this error that happened. Now I'm being asked why it happened.
Because you were drawing ponies.
Yeah, it's the manager's like, so how come you didn't pick up your cell phone? I'm like, 'cause I was in the other room, and I know he wanted to ask, well, how come you didn't have it on you?
Ugh.
I'm like, because I was drawing ponies. Let me be. I wish I could say that. Just, yeah. Whatever.
You just had to use the bathroom. That's all.
I just barely heard a... Hello? I hear you in the background there. Vital?
Think we lost her.
No. Wait, what? What?
Woot.
I think someone changed something on me.
Oh no, what'd they change?
They changed the timing on
Uh-oh.
something that should never be changed.
Ruh-roh.
Alright. Well, I'm not going to revert that. I'm just going to send out an email asking who did it. Because someone might have done it as an implementation or like an upgrade or something. We needed to change this, but we didn't tell anyone.
Womp womp.
This is the joys of working in an office.
I think that's all I really can say about this pwn. Run out of... I mean, anyone else?
Yeah,
Taylor?
you covered everything I was pointing out. I'm pretty sure I talked about it earlier, but this is a good example of that stretched proportions mostly working. The little corrections you've done to it aid it quite a bit by removing a lot of the lankiness out of the body, or sorry, out of the limbs. Because while you're stretching proportions, you don't want the limbs to look like they aren't going to be able to support it. And one of those facets of MLP and generally ponies in general, they have thick legs. Even like regular earth ponies, they have very thick legs compared to their equine, horsey types.
Mm-hmm. It's true. It's all you says.
Yeah. So on to the next one.
On to the next one. The final bit.
Final
out there?
countdown.
If anyone out there has any art they would like critique, please send it in. We're always happy to critique. If not, we're just gonna be working on this Luna. This pretty Luna.
And then we're gonna hop into Aggio. Wait, come on, Aggio. I believe in you. Hop up. Yeah, I'm running out of mouse space. And oh my gosh, look what they've done.
Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, I'll post in the chat if you guys want to join and you have not joined already.
You should all join. This is glorious.
This is, guys, you've outdone yourself.
It's beautiful.
The quacking in the back. That's true.
It's great to see BFC and Strangersaurus drawing together again.
It's the dream team.
Yeah, they complement each other well.
These draw pals are great. I'm glad we've kept on this tradition of drawing and piling.
Yeah, it's always fun. Although, unfortunately, sometimes we're tired by the end or other intermittent reasons. We don't quite get into it as much, but you know, every now and then you're just like, ha 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 ha, all the art.
Like that war we had between the forts.
Still not our biggest picture though.
I know. The first was it the first or second one?
It was like our third one.
Yeah, we had a lot of people jump in on that one. Well, I see Vital's already gone to work on the Luna. You want to talk about what you're doing?
I just moved the wing joint up a little bit. It was put on there a little low. She had a wing coming out of her armpit. It needs to be on her shoulder. It's really pretty though. Got a nice fluff.
It's good. It's good fluff. I like seeing it before you get into the hair detail. It actually looks really nice, and there's a lot of volume to it.
Yeah, but I can't wait till the eyes, because oh god, he always does. Or I don't know, but Aria. Oh, I can't pronounce their name.
We actually
That person, the person who drew this, that person draws fantastic eyes, and I can, like, every time we create one of their things, I'm like, oh, the eyes aren't done. They're not super awesome yet. Even though they're already awesome, they just get like super amazing.
It's true.
the last critique we sent to them last week, they actually responded giving us the proper pronunciation of their name. So here it is, Aurelia. UH-RELL-EE-UH.
Like Corellia, except with a U instead of a C.
Zachary, I guess? What's Corellia?
It's a planet in Star Wars.
Okay.
Man, their hair looks so soft. Soft. You know, it's actually kind of nice. Like I was saying before, like I really feel a lot of volume and depth going on with this hair before all the texture's in there. Like I almost think you could bring back the texture a little bit, like still do your texture thing but not go full on with it. Only do like half of it, not like half the hair, but push it halfway texture wise, not have everything textured. Because even in your you can look over at your example you have over in the corner and how that Luna's hair is, you still get like the soft and fluffy strands, but it's more it doesn't have each thing defined with texture, and it makes like such a beautiful piece. But I mean, hey, whatever you decide to do, but right now this hair looks really nice, and it's just really got that nice volume and depth, and I can definitely see its form on the pony in this stage very nicely. So kudos, toes of Ku.
To add on to what Allie's saying, your hair is gorgeous. It's wonderful. It's got wonderful volume and shapes to it. I would really like to see you, even as just an experiment on top of this, try and mimic the style that your references, because they've done a very more minimalistic shading approach to it, while still keeping a lot of volume, shape, and even overlapping parts to it, without getting the spaghetti sort of individual strokes or brush strokes that you try and achieve to get a lot more hair follicles in it. Because really, at the end of the day, you don't need that. From more than 2 feet, you aren't going to notice it on someone. And if you do, they have very thick hair.
And I'd say just anatomy-wise, just a little tweak down here. Just, or not the thigh area, just a little tweak. You don't really need so much overlap like you got going on. In fact, about it's doing no tablet. There we go.
I believe in you, tablet.
I believe I can fly. Anyway, let's see. Oh no. You're okay. Leave the wing up. You're fine. No, Vital, you don't have to take it down. I was trying to go around it.
It's in your way on me.
No, really. They need to see the wing. I'm more just scribbling and experimenting, trying to figure out how this back thigh would go. I got the butt.
I can add the wing on when you're done. So.
Okay.
So many errors. Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday. Hey, who's gonna stare at the Perseus meteor shower on Thursday?
I did not know there was a shower.
Yeah, rather large meteor shower will be rolling through. You're gonna be looking eastward. Preside? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, it's bursting or blooming, whatever. It's over its normal 100 meteors per hour. It's going to be around 150 is what they're predicting, or more. You should be able to see it inside of most cities except for the heaviest lit cities like New York. Assuming you're within our hemisphere.
Well, that should be pretty.
You should be able to see it, Allie.
I should.
Yeah. Go stare up at the sky. Look east towards the Andromeda Galaxy. You can use, if you have Google Sky on your phone, it actually already has the event set up. And you can just search for its location, and it'll bring you to it.
This guy is so awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, I think after some sketching over top of this Luna, I think what's bothering me is this back leg is just, it's lower than the other leg. I think if you bring up where the knee should be, and I think you can even take out the overlapping just a smidge. Or maybe it's too far forward. Maybe even push it back a little bit. So we're looking at 3/4 view. And the leg's almost trying to curve around to more of like a, not front facing, but between front facing and 3/4.
Actually, yeah, you're complete. Well, let's draw the skeleton through this. That might help us. So if we have shoulders rolling here, pop up. Yep, would then match that. Pop up, pop up, sort of. Yeah, it's got to be brought back and up because the spine is moving on or the spine's tilted, right? Because we can see this breast. Oh, I got it backwards. I do have it backwards. Cool.
We can figure this out.
I believe in us. Some days we are wrong. It happens occasionally.
It takes a little bit of dissecting and figuring out.
There we go. Now we're following it.
So we got the bump, bump.
Yeah, so the other hip's got to be brought up just a bit. Yeah, skeletons. Oh, by the way, welcome everyone who got here. We're looking at Storm Chaser and Gift. Hey, Gift.
Hey.
Storm Chaser is a very pony-like name.
Good. It's a good poem name.
I have a feeling if I search it on Tumblr, there's going to be 3 Storm Chasers.
Gotta say, I don't know what else to.
No, they're their usual pretty dang awesome.
Yeah, just those little things.
But remember, everyone can ask for critique.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter your skill level. People will make mistakes, or there'll be things you have questions about. Ask them. Someone will hopefully have an answer for you. We might not always have an answer, but I bet we can find someone who will.
Mm-hmm. You can always hop in the Discord and subreddit. There's more than just us. We're just doing this live thing because we want to be helpful.
Yeah. We got tired of
Attempt.
typing out critique.
So much easier to draw it out.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, we got Vital doing Vital. You don't need to stop.
It's good to be helpful.
All right. Well, if that's us, then anyone else have art they'd like critique?
Do we have to sing the art critique song since
I gotta
episode?
go. I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Thanks for the heads up, Stranger Source.
He's doing the real detective work for us.
BFC has art he wants critiqued. This might be a first. I don't think we've ever critiqued any BFC's art.
No. Once. Apparently we did it once.
Ah. Oh. All right. Oh, yes, to the musical number. Ah, I see how it is. What's our critique song?
Do you want a critique? Yeah, we'll give you a critique. And I don't know what rhymes with critique.
Teak?
Critique tiki torch. Critique boutique. That sounds like a tongue twister. Critique boutique. Critique boutique. Critique boutique. Critique boutique.
We just need to get the harmonies of Vocal Score Pony and Scarlet Harmony.
Yeah, exactly.
That song.
AKA, we need to not suck.
Oh. Next time we go to BronyCon, we'll work on it.
Okay. I'll bring the little thing that you can blow into that gets you the harmony things. I don't know what those things are. They have a name.
A harmonica?
No, like they're like little discs. They look like little discs, and like usually see like a singer blow into it to get a pitch, and then match the pitch.
Pitch disc. Siren disc.
Hey, there we go. That's a cool name.
All right. Well, if that's the end of that, let's do the next section then. We're gonna do that drawing together thing.
Drawing together.